Welcome to Gem Outdoors, or welcome back. I'm in Snowdonia and I am following on from last week's video basically. Whilst I'm here, I've got a couple of days spare and I thought I would go out on a wild camp and try and summit a few mountains. And I've pulled up at the area where I intend to start from. And I feel like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I feel excited and happy. But for the first time in a while, I've got that little apprehension, that little, oh, I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'll just sleep in the car and do a car camp and head off in the morning. And it's been really unexpected that I feel like this because I've had an awesome weekend. I've been raring to go. Very bizarre. I'm going to get all my stuff together. It's quite late in the day now as well, so it might just be because I'm a bit tired. But I'm going to get all my stuff together and see how I feel, and then potentially head off. Or I might just do a little car camp tonight. We'll see. But I'll keep you posted. So I'm just leaving. I've decided I'm not doing a car camp. I'm heading off. It's quite late though. It's 6:45 in the evening, so but I guess it's light for ages, so I'll just see how I get on. But look, I don't know if you can see, I've got a wonky pole. Hey ho, it'll still do the job. Gonna head down to Aber Falls and see if I can find somewhere to camp there for tonight. I think it's about between 4 and 5k, so hopefully it won't take me too long and I'll be there before sunset. So when I came into Aber Falls, I drove past the car park that you have to pay at, and I carried on going up the road and I parked at a free car park, and I've walked back down to the Aber Falls car park. It's only about 2 kilometres, if that. It doesn't take long because it's all downhill. But I've just made it to the car park where you have to pay, and now I'm going to make the walk out to Aber Falls and see if I can find somewhere to camp up there. First glimpse of it up through there. Oh. So, this is Aber Falls. Outstanding. Absolutely beautiful. So, there's a few flat spots around here where I could pitch. It's coming up to, it's 7:45. There's a few flat spots around here where I could pitch up, but I just feel like it's too popular. There's still people here now, and it would be close to the path, and I just don't feel right about it. I don't feel like that would be in keeping with the wild camping rules. So I'm going to carry on down the trail and see what I find. Fingers crossed I find something. I actually would have liked to have spent a bit more time at Aber Falls. But it was difficult with the people there, like having to wait to go and look at things because they're all taking pictures. I mean, I'm no different. And I'm conscious that I'm running out of time. and I need to find somewhere to camp. So yeah, it's a shame, but at least I got to experience it. I mean, what a place, it's awesome. And if you're not into long hikes, that's a pretty easy one to get to be fair. It's not that difficult. From the car park that you pay at, 20 minutes. Now this place isn't as busy, so I wouldn't have an issue camping here. This looks like it could be quite a nice spot. It's a bit bumpy though, not very flat. I might have a little scout around, but how nice would that be? Yeah, I'm going to chuck my bag down here and have a little scout around. So my bag is down there by the bridge, and I've just walked all the way up here. I found this spot, woo, which again is a bit bumpy, but I'm going to have a look up there, and I'm going to see if in the morning I can get up there. And if I can, I'm going to go down, get my bag, bring it up here and camp up here somewhere. But I just want to see if I can get up there in the morning first. So I've come up quite far. My bag's like all the way down there by the bridge. I don't know if you can see it. And I've come up quite far, and I've got this, but unless I go all the way up, I'm just not going to know if I can get up there or not. But what I can see in the distance is what looks like a path going up the valley over there. So it kind of comes up here and then behind there. So I think because I'm on my own, the sensible thing to do would be to attempt to go and do that path instead, because I'm just going to end up climbing all the way to the top. I'm practically there and my bag's all the way down there. So I've had a good look around, and there are a few potential pitches, but this one looks the flattest. It's not going to be the most comfortable, but it is going to be incredibly picturesque. So I couldn't ask for any more than that, really. My view's just going to be outstanding. But yeah, I haven't really got time to keep fannying about, so this is going to be my somewhat bumpy pitch. So the tent's all set up. It's a bit lumpy and bumpy, but it'll do for tonight. And today's tent is my new one, and I've got the Lanshan 1, not the Lanshan 1 Pro. I've got the Lanshan 1 with it's a 4-season in a skin. So I'll turn the camera around so you can see. Please don't ridicule my pitch. I know it's really bad, but I've done the best that I can with the ground that I've got. There it is. So the reason I got this tent is because it is only 760 grams, which is amazing. And my Vango Banshee was 2.5 kilos, so I've saved so much weight with this tent. It doesn't have any poles, so you would use a walking pole to put it up. You can roll up this bit. It's got a little toggle here. This can be toggled up too, but for now I'm just going to tuck it up there. And there we go. Oh my god, this is terrible. Yeah, not a huge amount of space in there. I can just about sit up. If I were to go back in time, I'd get the Lanshan too. It's only 1 kilo in weight, and it's quite a lot bigger, and you just use 2 trekking poles to put it up. So I'm going to close this because there are midges everywhere. It seems pretty sturdy right now, but it's not windy, it's not raining. So it's probably quite a nice evening actually for me to attempt my first night in it. Hello. Okay, so it is a little bit squished in here. I've got enough room for my bag and my mat, and there's plenty of room down the end there. So it's quite long. I can sit up, but this is touching my head once I'm on my mat, because I suppose my mat adds a few inches. My setup tonight is got my Thermarest X-Therm mat. It's the only one that I've got. I love it. It is far too warm for this weather. And I keep forgetting to mention, I know I'd said to you that I won a Trekology pillow in a competition, and I've used it a couple of times now. Here it is. It's got an elastic bit that goes around your mat. I have to say, since I've had this Trekology pillow, I haven't had as many aches and pains in the night, which I find weird, and I have been sleeping a lot better. So a pillow has made a difference. Yeah, a big difference. So if you haven't got one, get one. I recommend. It doesn't take up a lot of weight, a lot of room in the bag, and I don't think it weighs much, although I haven't weighed it yet. And that's me tonight. I've got my usual OEX Leviathan 900 sleeping bag. Again, too hot for this temperature, but it's the only one that I've got, and better that than nothing. So yeah, that's me. What's the time? It's just gone 9 o'clock. I'm knackered. I know I haven't walked far today, but I've been here all weekend, and I've been doing loads of different activities, which has been awesome. It was last week's video. Yes, so I'm a little frazzled from that. So I'm looking forward to getting my head down, having a really good night's sleep tonight, and then having a cracking day tomorrow. I'm going to say good night now, because I just want to do my bits and chill and not worry about the camera. So yeah, I'll say good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Oh, I'm like all squished down one end of the tent because I just kept sliding down all night. It wasn't the best night's sleep I've ever had, but that's okay. So one other thing about this tent that is a pro and a con is that the inside is white, which is lovely because it makes it feel a bit more spacious, and I like to be in like a bright space rather than a little dark dingy. But in the morning it's like bing, and through the night it never felt like it was really dark, so I just used this as a little eye patch. As an eye mask. Clearly I haven't woken up properly yet. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. But all in all, not the best night. So as I'm sitting here packing away, it started to rain. And now my tent is all wet. It's meant to be a clear, sunny day today. So I'm all packed up. Leave no trace. A few things I've learned already. Even when the weather forecast says it's going to be glorious sunshine, always prepare for rain. Right, let's go hit some summits, shall we? I'm coming off the path now. The waterfall behind me, don't know if you can see it. That's where I camped last night, so I've not come very far. I'm going to head up here and hope for the best. It's clearer than... It's the first opportunity I've had to turn left, basically, because the bracken's just been ridiculous. So I think this will be should be an easy enough route to get up there. We'll soon find out, won't we? I started to walk up there along the wall, but there's a fence as well, which I'd need to find a way to climb over, and it's got like spiky wires on it. So and then I thought the path is up there, but it comes down and around here. So there's like a bit of a stream or gorge here. I'm going to walk down there and see if I can find some kind of pathway and follow that up, because I think that would be an easier route. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to rethink things, I think. That is the way I want to go. However, I've got this fence here. It's got these wonderful little spiky bits on it. I'm going to attempt to get over it. Success. Oh! Well, I'm not doing it again, but success. Yes, we're over. Now I've got to see if I can find my way a path up there. All to avoid going the extra long way round. Hopefully it'll be worth it. I seem to have found myself some kind of path. Doesn't look like one really, but it's getting me where I want to be. Look at that. Got to remember to stop and turn around sometimes. Yesterday when I climbed up to see if I could get up to the top, my wonky pole, that's the gorge I was trying to get up, and just around about there there's like some grey shingle in like an arch. That's where I got to. It looks tiny from all the way over here, but yeah, so I got up to there, and then I was going to try and make my way up there, but I couldn't really see what it would be like, so I decided against it, and I've come this route instead this morning. So can't really see what's up here either, but fingers crossed we'll get to where we want to be. Absolutely stunning, but I've got to a point where there's not much further I can go other than up. Gonna give it a go, really. I'll show you. So I'm looking, and it looks like there's an option going up there, and it looks like there's also a little path that comes around here and up there. So oh dear, but I'm nearly there. If I have to turn back now, I'll be a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna keep going for now. That's what I've climbed up. I don't know how steep it looks from here, and that's where I'm going. Oh, did it! I climbed up there. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, it's quite windy. I've not done a lot of filming because it's just uphill, and to be honest I think I'm in a bit of a bad mood today. I don't know what's wrong. It started really good and I was really pleased that I did that climb up the side of that, but I just feel tired, my body's aching, I'm just generally a bit grumpy, so I've not been filming that much. My mood is in keeping with the weather. I think I've got about 1 kilometre to go of uphill, so I'm just going to keep going and sulking, and yeah, when I get to the top I'll check back in. I'm still going. I think I can see the top. I know it's windy and you probably can't hear me, and I may not even be able to get this bit in, but I just wanted to say that I'm really struggling today. I feel tired, my body's aching, the weather's crap. I just feel like it's been a constant slug so far and I just want to go home. I'm going to keep going, but what I've done is I've just had signal, and I just had a quick look because my YouTube video came out yesterday, the Via Ferrata, and whilst I had signal I had a little look, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your wonderful comments, because as I said, having a bad day, and your comments have just really cheered me up and cheered me on and made me feel like I can do this, so thank you. And I'll see you at the top. I'm out of the wind a bit now. I did it! I did number 1, and doing just that number 1 has made me feel so much better, because now number 2's not too far away, and so on and so forth. I just feel a little bit better about things, which is great. Yes! Heading up there. Looks a bit gnarly. I've left my poles down there. Probably should leave my bag down there as well, but I didn't, so and I'm not sure once I get out which way I'm going to end up coming down. So let's do this. Let's give it a go, shall we? There's a really easy path on the other side or something. I feel like I'm well out of my comfort zone a little bit, and part of me wants to stop now worried about getting back down than anything else right now. Because sometimes going up is actually a fair bit easier. I'm pretty sure this is it. The highest point. But yeah. Oh, I can't get down now. It's number 2 of today. Nearly lost my poles, but I've just spotted them. I've been walking around for about 10 minutes trying to find them. Here we go. Got them now. On to the next. My feet are absolutely soaked. Sun's trying to come out. Yeah, from this morning, walking through all the ferns and the bracken. My legs were soaked and my socks were soaked at the top. What's happened is it's soaked down into my boots and now my feet are really wet. Oh my god, views, look! You can see the sea. Oh, that's cheered me up a bit. Feeling better than I did earlier. We're approaching number 3, which is good. I've been blessed. I can see where I've been. I think I climbed that one. And then that one, and now this one. Oh, I've got all emotional because it's just nice to see how beautiful it all is. Silly cow. Me. I never used to cry at all. I always used to hold it back. Now I can't stop. I'm putting my walking poles somewhere more memorable this time. Just dropped down out of the wind. That's 4 done. My god. And I think it's only like 12 o'clock. So nice to be out of the wind for a minute. Come out the clag. in mud too. So I have just come from, it's like a path there, and then it kind of came down through here to there, and now I'm going to follow this road all the way back to the car park along this beautiful stream here. And you can see as I come up here, the path I'm taking goes around that big hill in the distance. Nearly back at the car. Don't know if you can see, but there's like 3 men up there and a load of dogs, and they're rounding up the sheep and they're all running down the hill. I don't know why, I just think it's so cool. There's quite a few lads out there and dogs, and I think I saw them all earlier. They pulled up at the top in a 4x4, and I thought they were going on some kind of hunt or something because they had loads of dogs, and yeah, there was about 10 guys there, and now I know what they were doing. They were going out to round up the sheep. That's their day's work, out in the hills. And they were up high as well. Awesome. Well, that was a bit of an emotional roller coaster, that walk. I experienced a wealth of emotions, which I think I shared most of them with you. I cried on more than one occasion. Once definitely out of despair and tiredness and feeling like I just wasn't able to do it, but knowing that I had to. And then joy, relief, gratitude when I got to the top and the clouds parted and I was presented and graced with this beautiful view. Yeah, it's been an interesting one. There were times at the beginning where I was questioning why I was doing it, which has never happened before, and thinking, I'm not enjoying this. I am not enjoying this. Why am I doing it? Because I really wasn't enjoying it. But I think those feelings only lasted about an hour, and then the rest of the day was really enjoyable. So I think, yeah, tiredness. So I've had like 3 nights of not very good sleep, 2 and 3 days of not having very good food either. I try and follow, or I've been trying to follow, a whole food diet. So I'm trying not to have processed foods, no sugar, and things like that. And my energy levels have been amazing, and I felt amazing. And then this weekend it was kind of taken out of my control a little bit, because we were fed at the education centre, and while the food was lovely, it's hard to avoid processed foods when you're being cooked for, and that's your only option. I think that that's played a big part in it as well. My diet's changed. I've not slept particularly well, and literally it's been non-stop the whole time. I've had an awesome time, but I just think that all of those things coupled together caused me to have that little moment of boo-hoo, woe is me. But we did it. We got there. So all in all, I really enjoyed it. My camp spot was beautiful. I got to see some beautiful views. 7 summits done. That puts me on... What have I done? I think I'm on 27. So that put me on 34. Only 6 to go. If I've got it right. I'll put it all in the description and if anyone cares anyway. Yeah, so, yep. I am off. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Oh, scared the bejesus out of me. Head down, fly. Look at my crazy hair.